Your history begins at the exact moment of fertilization. A single spark of life, pure and wordless. There is no thought, no story, no I. Only a silent, unbreakable will to survive. Every cell divides with perfect intelligence. Your tiny form grows, heart begins to beat, limbs take shape, all guided by that deep, instinctive drive to live and become. At some point, that pure will begins to weaken. It may happen through early wounds, neglect, fear, cruelty, or confusion that no child should carry. Or it may slip away more quietly through the endless chase of pleasure, comfort, distraction, and escape. Slowly, you start sabotaging your own vital instincts. Overthinking turns simple problems into endless loops. Emotions become tyrants. You drift into blind seeking. Food, approval, stimulation, numbness, anything to fill the growing emptiness. The natural, animal intelligence that once knew exactly how to survive and thrive gets buried under layers of mental noise, guilt, resentment, and craving. Once lost, that original will cannot be recovered by long therapy sessions or by endlessly analyzing your problems. In fact, too much analysis often makes the wound deeper, feeding the very overthinking that caused the trouble in the first place. The mind that examines itself too closely becomes its own prison. There is a simpler way. Be still. Drop the endless inner conversation. Stop feeding the stories about what went wrong and who is to blame. In that quiet, you begin to remember what you already know in your heart. You do not need to figure everything out. You do not need to become someone new. You only need to do what is right, without hesitation, without bargaining, without waiting for perfect understanding. You know it when you see it. The moment arrives, and something inside says, "This is the right thing." Do not think about it. Do not weigh the consequences or worry how it will look. Just do it. Cleanly, immediately. Honestly. Each time you act from that deep, wordless knowing. Without self-pity, without seeking reward, without turning it into another mental project. You strengthen the original will to survive. The vital instinct begins to return not as a theory, but as living energy moving through your body and mind. It is not about feeling better. It is not about healing your past. It is about returning to the simple, upright posture of being alive, doing what is right, because it is right, and letting the rest fall away. The moment you stop sabotaging yourself with overthinking or pleasure-seeking, life itself begins to straighten you. The intelligence that guided you from a single cell is still there, waiting beneath the noise. Be still enough to hear it. Then act, without trying, without forcing, without turning it into work on myself. Just do right. And in doing so, you come home to the one thing that was never truly lost. The pure will to live as you were meant to live.